This abandoned tent right here is kind of creepy, not gonna lie, but I think this is still where I'm gonna sleep tonight. It's dumping rain, I'm getting soaked right now, so I'm gonna throw on a jacket, set up camp so that I can kick back and drink some beers. Not too shabby. Look how dirty the tent is from last time. Jeez. In case you're wondering what this is, let's just say somebody was nice enough to send us a new little gadget that'll keep us warm tonight. But I'll tell you guys more about that later when we test it out. Hey, yo, shout out to Amazon for the fairy lights. These are gonna be so cute. Did you guys hear that eagle? All right, guys, not gonna lie. I thought that these lights were gonna be a little bit easier to put up, and I also thought they were gonna look a little better. It's a little short, doesn't cover the whole awning, but I'm sure they'll look cool at night, and I'm sure my girlfriend will like them as well. It's about 3 p.m. right now, And on a positive note, it actually cleared up. So we have blue skies. I was expecting rain all day today. I'm not sure what's going on right now. We're right by a creek at this spot, which is super sweet. It'll be really nice to have that white noise while I'm sleeping tonight. And I'm gonna pull my chair out right now, kick back, drink some beers per usual. Got a few different kinds on the menu tonight, along with some salmon burgers and potatoes with a delicious breakfast burrito for tomorrow. So stick around. I'm gonna get this campfire blazing and have a good time. Little snack to hold me over till dinner since I actually didn't have lunch today. Can't go wrong with some chips and hummus. And then like I said, I have a few things to drink tonight. So right now I'm gonna drink this peach White Claw tall can. And I have some Coors Light bottles, gotta be bottles. And I have one singular Occidental Kolsch left over from last night. Cheers. It just started getting really cold all of a sudden, so decided to change my outfit. Although the red jacket is rainproof, it's not raining right now, and this combo with the sweatshirt and the jacket, it's gonna be a lot warmer for me. Unfortunately, I did forget to bring any sort of jacket with a hood or a beanie, so my head might be a little cold tonight, but the rest of my body should be fine. I am going to chop up some firewood and get this thing started because I'm freezing. See if we can get this thing started. I think maybe it was a little bit too early to use the wolf box. Kind of just disintegrated the paper towel. I'm not too worried about it anymore. All right, well, we got the fire working for us very well now. A little bit of a struggle to get it started initially, just because the ground's wet and, you know, but It's blazing now. I'm actually gonna kind of lay off it, let it shrink in size a little bit so that I can make sure I savor my wood through the night. I'm getting pretty hungry and it's probably gonna be dark in maybe 30, 45 minutes. So I'm gonna get started with dinner now. Like I said before, salmon burgers tonight, along with probably some potatoes and more beer, of course. Just started raining again, so I pulled everything back under the awning. Taters are cooking, beers are drinking, and real quick, before it gets too dark, I'm gonna take you guys down to the creek, show you around a little bit. So, I'm camped up over there, and just over here, you've got all this creek access right here. Pretty cool. Creek, beer. Oh my God, guys. You have no idea what I just went through. All right, guys, that was insane. I'm not sure if you were able to tell at all or like follow what was going on there. Basically, when I was walking back from the creek, I dropped my mic. So I came back here once I realized that I didn't have my mic. I went back through all my footage to listen to where the mic dropped. And I found that it was like, you know, when I was walking back from the creek, which is the worst possible timing because it's just grass over there. So I went over there, started looking for my mic, and then I gave up. And I came back here to check on my food, and obviously there was no audio for that part, but the stove caught on fire. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the propane wasn't attached correctly, but I ran over, grabbed some water and dumped it on it and unplugged it. And even after detaching the propane from the stove, a flame caught again. So I don't really know what to do. Anyways, I ended up going back over there and continuing to look because I figured, oh, what if I stomp around while looking at my camera to see how loud the noise is coming through to like find where the mic is. Probably half an hour. I finally found it. As you can tell, it is pitch black out now. My food is half cooked and I don't even know what to do. So give me a sec to contain myself and figure out what is next for me tonight. So after thinking a little bit, I decided to throw my potatoes in the fire. Reason being, that's gonna take the longest. So I think I'm gonna take a chance and try to cook these salmon patties. If any of you know what happened to the stove, leave a comment down below. because could have been really bad. Anyways, wish me luck. Let's try to screw this back on really tight and cook up our salmon because I don't have any other food. I really hope it doesn't happen again. I don't think it could be anything, have anything to do with this can specifically. Fire is looking very sad. All right, well, we're cooking. Well, everything seems to be going smoothly now. About to flip my patties, and I've got some of those protein Hawaiian burger buns. I'm not sure if you guys saw a couple videos ago, I made some burgers with them. Absolutely delicious. Really bummed that I don't have the potatoes tonight. Definitely could have done them, but just trying to cut my losses and make it easy now that it's late, dark, and minimize my risk of blowing myself up. How you like me now? I know I've said this before, guys, but some shit really does always go wrong when you're camping. It's part of the game, I guess. Sometimes worse than others, but I will say I never regret coming out here, regardless of all the inconveniences. It's hard to avoid inconveniences doing anything, so may as well be inconvenienced in a convenient place. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. I think I brought some avocados too. Like I said before, guys, I'm making breakfast burritos in the morning. I made one this morning to see if it was good with the stuff I got. Bomb. Absolutely bomb. So definitely looking forward to eating that again tomorrow morning. I'm not even gonna toast the buns. Just trying to keep it real simple now. Get some food in my belly. This smoke is just torturing me. Give me a break. Come on, man. Come on. Ooh. Jeez Louise. Are you guys seeing this? Like, give me a break. Part of me wants to kind of let it die, but I feel like I have to keep feeding it for this not to happen, but I don't know. It's a lot of smoke. We're gonna keep feeding it, at least until I've finished eating, so that I can eat. You have no excuse to smoke now. It's still smoking, so it's time to let it smoke out, and I'm gonna eat over here. Whew. Ugh. All right, fuck all the haters, anyone who doubted me. Look at that, salmon burgers. And now, right when I start eating right here, smoke starts going the other way. I'm not falling for the trick though. You all know that the smoke just chases you around the fire, right? Anytime you move, it moves with you. Just likes to mess with you like that. So I'm gonna stay put and eat my food. Guys, is it time to upgrade the stove? This isn't the first issue I've had with it. I mean, I don't know if these are issues with the stove or issues with the little propane arm thingy. But if you do think it's time to upgrade the stove, let me know down in the comments what you'd recommend. Should I get a Scottle? Should I get like a Blackstone kind of flat top thing? I don't know, but I would be interested to switch it up for sure. I mean, the Coleman is easy, makes sense, but let me know if you guys have any recommendations. All right, guys, finished up my dinner. It's pretty good considering, you know, didn't toast the buns. I'm having my potatoes. Tomorrow's breakfast burrito is going to be full of potatoes. Cannot wait to make that. And I am just bumping some music and chugging some beer. It's kind of my routine. Right before I go up into the tent, while I'm waiting for the fire to die down, Man, it is raining so hard. I just like to chug some beers and blast some music on my speaker. But I am very excited to try out that thing I was telling you about, and I will show you exactly what it is when I'm up in the tent. Gotta stay hydrated too, can't forget about that. It is dumping right now. All right guys, I told you earlier that I have a fun new gadget to test out, and now is the time. So big thank you to Cybertake for sponsoring today's video and sending me their S2 Pro air conditioner slash heater slash dehumidifier. I'm really excited to test this thing out, so let's pull it out of the bag. Right off the bat, I'm very impressed with this bag that they sent with it. It is nice and padded, keeps everything organized, and prevent your unit from getting scratched. Check it out. So for what it is, the S2 Pro is very lightweight, weighing in at only 25.5 pounds. Comes with this built-in handle right here and this rubber ribbed grip on the bottom, which makes it really comfortable to carry around. The Cybertake S2 Pro is a very energy efficient unit, and when you put it on its eco sleep mode, it only consumes 1 kilowatt in 8 hours. Let's go ahead and set this thing up. This thing has two sides to it. This right here is where you're gonna get your AC slash heat, and on the back is your exhaust. Ideally, I would have the unit outside of the tent on the top of my truck, and I would have these guys right here running inside. But since it's raining and I don't want my brand new unit to get soaking wet, I'm gonna keep it on the inside. And thanks to their very clever design, you can either run these in from the front and have the exhaust on the outside of the tent, or if you have the unit on the inside, you can actually attach these to the back and run the exhaust out of the tent, which is exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Cybertake also provides you with a little remote, which is extra handy if your unit is outside of your tent. So again, big thank you to Cybertake for sponsoring today's video. If you'd like to check them out, I will leave a link down in the description to the S2 Pro along with a discount code for you. Now that I've got my heater going, I'm gonna set up my bed and dip into my dessert for the night. All right, I set up my bed and I just turned the heater off because I did not bring enough power and the tent is warm. I'm warm. The creek sounds good. I'm really stoked that I have that white noise tonight, and I'm gonna watch a little bit of TV on my iPad. I'll see you in the morning. Morning guys, it's about 8 a.m. right now. I slept terrible last night. I'm usually a really deep sleeper and don't really wake up at all, but it was raining so hard last night. I woke up at about 2 a.m. and was probably awake for a couple hours. Just couldn't really fall back asleep, but very excited for this breakfast burrito this morning. I'm gonna make my way down there. Alright y'all, the long-awaited breakfast burrito. Hopefully the stove doesn't catch on fire. I really still don't know what that was. Whatever. I'm just gonna do everything in the same pan, but order it in what takes the longest to cook, obviously, being the potatoes, finishing up with the eggs at the end. Potatoes were bad luck last night. Let's try this again. Throw this on top of you since the rain is back. It's actually coming down pretty hard. I was hoping it'd stay dry for when I have to pack up, but I'm not too sure about that anymore. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I've always been one to whisk my scrambled eggs prior to putting them on the pan. It's actually beautiful out this morning, despite the rain. Almost forgot my avocado. Essential. Now let's do our best to wrap this thing. It's gonna be a little bit tight. I'm not the best at wrapping burritos, so go easy on me, but going for golden brown. What it comes down to in the end is how good it tastes. Got some green taco sauce. Let's dig in. Yep. Tastes just like yesterday morning's. All right, guys, I'm just finishing up the first half of my burrito, and I think I'm gonna end off the video here, end on a good note. Breakfast was delicious. Just dropped some for the birds. And make sure to leave a like on this video. Check out some of the other videos on my channel. Subscribe to the channel, and follow my Instagram, Childish Outdoors. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.